Once upon a time, in the depths of a dense forest, lived a loving father and his two adorable children, Hansel and Gretel. However, one day, the family faced hardship, and finding food became increasingly difficult. Saddened, the father felt he could no longer care for his wife and children. One night, filled with despair, the sorrowful father suggested to his wife abandoning their children in the woods. His wife tried to resist the idea, but the father persisted. Eventually, with heavy hearts, they took the children into the forest. Hansel and Gretel overheard this conversation and realized they wouldn't be able to return home, though the father did not want to leave them behind. Tears streaming down his face, he reluctantly left the children in the woods. The night was dark and eerie, and Hansel and Gretel huddled together, trying to sleep. But when morning came, there was a magical aura surrounding them. They discovered a colossal house adorned with brightly colored candies and sweets. Curiously, they approached the house and started nibbling on its walls made of delicious treats. Little did they know, the owner of the house was a wicked witch. The witch had lured the children into her trap by creating the magical house. Hansel and Gretel were captivated by the enchantment, and suddenly, the witch appeared. "Welcome, my little guests," smiled the witch. "It brings me joy to have cheerful visitors in my sweet abode." However, the witch had sinister intentions. She forced Hansel to work strenuously and imprisoned him in a cage while demanding Gretel to help with household chores. But Gretel was courageous and devised a plan. One day, when the witch was distracted, Gretel pushed her into the oven and attempted to escape the enchanted house with Hansel. They ran through the forest in search of their way back home. Eventually, they managed to find their way back to their family's house. Upon seeing his children return, the father embraced them with overwhelming joy. He expressed regret and sorrow for abandoning them and promised to never do such a thing again. Hansel and Gretel, reunited with their family, lived happily ever after, cherishing the adventures they had and vowing to stay together through thick and thin.
Please, don't forget to subscribe.